somehow be art say Shatta. Bako Riaka. And other artists say competitors say dey good krom ha. Etam so abrantie say Bako Riaka, Shatta Riaka. Now EOCO, what we say Shatta Riaka. What the assemblage what the no kura na hyewoto. And what me go abrantie enu asesa wo kroma. Nti sa na ye o man. Me katre Ghana for say car na EOCO say a stolen vehicle no EOCO boa. Na say EOCO etimi prove just a single document. I say sa Lamborghini na yellow na Shatta Wale team no. Say EOCO etimi prove say a chrono car me jai TV di radio ye. Mafia EOCO declare ta akoma court to say car in stolen car. Afa de car no enye stolen Shatta we Riaka bi afia brochire. Obi en Riaka bi afia brochire magana. Nemum still a se be ya court no ma omo kwan na omo mfa car no enko America back. O say one say makatro say current EOCO no ho they are hallucinating. As entase bi and ache won. And I am telling Raymond acha again. FBI bi am back from her na be hu car no eye wo na odi sa akwakonsa ne kire won. FBI document no wa ha me de betu TV no so. Eyo no an tampen ni paper truck krata akoma am say abrantie FBI for hwehwe no. Na kwa na omo hwehwe no. Ono we say car bi ni din wo so bi. Said ye be ya ye kasma na nkrofo tam so Shatta mo kroma na ye di Shatta tam sa. Ana say na no papa na we ko Riaka. And we Riaka and a Shatta nkrofo Shatta kwato stolen car Shatta kwato stolen jeje na ye di Shatta Wale atam e wo kroma ha bebre. Wa wo kan bi sa no. Produ fa EOCO court krata nto. Ne da hono bankasi e be hye won ne da hono suit number FT0026/2026 suit number ne da hono in the matter of the Economic and Organized Crime Act 2010 Act 804 and in the matter of application for the discharge of a freezing order issued under suit number FT/0014/2023 pursuant to section 381A(I) of the Economic and Organized Crime Act, and in the matter of application blah 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 applicant the executive director it is a wow do ho bam dia ya beboa ma do ho bam. The applicant is the executive director of EOCO kese kadu din hye ho ka ho me wo say Raymond Acha versus Nana Kwabena Amoa kaya ho asemo Kwabena Edu Buahin. The Dreams Collection for Charles Ni Ama Mensa Jr. aka Shatta Wale. Ghana for Muntio. EOCO boss na court. Ono na beka say Shatta wako Riaka wato stolen vehicle. Tie paragraph 10 for ono na some de court sesi ya. Me katre mo say EOCO timi be katre Ghana for say car na Shatta tim no. E de krata de adanse say wato stolen car me je adwuma me resign. Afetie that the applicant states unequivocally that the subject vehicle is not a stolen vehicle. EOCO say they are stating unequivocally. Sabrofu kakraka na hye ho de kire say bibia woriase mu bia ne tokro mu hi den enyina no wo ka to bam. So first no wo kan kwa asem na wo nim adwuma wo ye wo EOCO ho na se hunu na wo to odi because wo to oni na no madwen ye wo say wo see NDC presidential race no wo suspect say Shatta Wale support asemasi. Oh really? As wo say Shatta wan hwa obe ko side bi na side na Shatta be ko no wo na be ka so nko. Another pointer e wo ho de enti aka we asem ba no so na ba be kire wo afa de EOCO na nkasa say car no enye stolen vehicle sanka me ye Shatta mesiu but rather but rather proceeds of crime traceable to the first respondent. When say car no car no nye chrono car to say like on be kan say Shatta Wale akwoto car ya wie fi abruchiri na emom no enipa ba ko a oye first respondent no papa na e friend amoa na the din work suit ni mu no America force wo ne wo asem wo machi no na tabu amudi ato de so nyina ne se one e ma bi edi nkomo mepeo mewa na wo de kakraba mepeo mewa na wo de kakraba wo keka sa ne ma ne nyina bobomu a sika dodo amudi ato de tiri so ye $900,000 eti America for say wo hwehwe sa papa no amoa no bibi ye na japade say ye car say ye ntade say ye pen say ye dan say ye den omo keka bom no ma ton say so a na ema no ana baby omo susu say oh yes I dream ni fire no omo de atuatuaka na omo ho saa me kan we wi a memma wo eye FBI document no issue we buy me see you nyabutro na car no stolen car would need the history of how that car came to Ghana car ni bedru krom ha no omo ton $200,000 enye Shatta Wale kura na talk car the first or a second buyer e wo Ghana car na bedru Ghana ha no enye Shatta Wale na talk car the first and I have done in EOCO to come out and say the American me boa one way call EOCO invite you on control statement now I am telling you today I have copies of the statement now confirm trauma no eti nipa no di kan talk car no oto $200,000 and a agent na or one finfin no or just $10,000 and a car $190,000 match no baby sa sikane call first place second place and a could di amoya ye kana sebi ne ma me sam $190,000  1 year before Shatta Wale bought the car. I will show you documents by producer for paragraph 10 and 11 ne beto ho na ye establishing that fact to say afa me yan resign because me di EOCO ato from say kikra one say me catch them say sa kwabere do boahin case no muntwa so na de asem beba say Assemblies of God of Penny Wengam ni dia kopie case nim mo baba ahimfie bi so bam mo bete kegregwa ansana mo ni beba mo so afadie case ni yentwa so no na akosesa nim guase bia aban we can never deal with it montro na date nto say ye president ne so for Penny ni dia bepiem wo man kodi nkomo o mbodi no court producer man fiska kama obi case ni nani o afei producer kon kakra eti car na yaka ho asam no hone yama negu hai vehicle model Lamborghini sa Euro so sa Aro so sa day 2019 bedika ka kira odada beginning na EOCO started so ye de wo car no ho no EOCO ka kira say car na 2023 model me wa car na 2019 ono an ke na some de court no when we had data of Thomas Shatta Wale, I got 2023. We are going 2023 Lamborghini car 2019. Vehicle identification number in it. Where order or the court to say, young Jicano, no more fan full stop in the tree and then a copy for service on the above named respondents. Nana, Kwabena, Amwa, or na waka dreamuno. Kwabena, Edu, So, the Dreams Collection. Charles D. Ama Mensa Jr., a.k.a. Shatta Wale. The NTA Mafia, Kwabena Dubois, he did what we know say. Yes, it's our branch and I actually know in Adamfo. That is all. Number 2, EOCO Bekatre, yes, sir. Car no Tomuno. So, Dubois, and a talk no so much Shatta. And today I am daring EOCO to come out and challenge whatever I'm going to say. It's a lie. It's a big lie. I am not saying say obiye bibi my NDC odin semhuna man kan. But NDC there eni kwa say mo treat Shatta Wale say. When it trust na mo din koma ho. So I am who say oye Facebook na mo hwe say there oye the live na o keka ne nsem ne ade na. Why share you have an idea be about it, but what in it nasia? Let's a mood din komo. Onim nyansa bruta. Celebrities say okro no we share din komo Shatta Wale nyansa che omunyina. You disgrace this innocent celebrity for no reason. Sika onu ankasa kopeye. Nipa no on tenase. Yes sir. Womo be invest $70-something million. I think $75 million. I said the time now na war executive theater $75 million. Yes Shatta. We got a stolen vehicle from America. It is our partners. They say they are no more interested. Say ya na moya ya makobu Macdan the warehouse atwegua we see wa ban say boom Afena John, Ebra wo ho wachire ho. Afena president, ete wo fifire wachire ho. We EOCO dan kasa wo. Mafia, enipa oka sa wa invite won. Se wachi won. Se den na wo mra metro mo statement. Efa sa ka ne ho nie. Se de me hu handwriting na sa na mekan. Enipa trust statement we. Your friend Bryson Stephen appear. Or trust statement, you know, the 31st day of July 2024. Or trust statement where my EOCO or Tiachimota, Tantra Hills, were did 32 years. Or Ebema, of your Santiago. Nati, the trauma and answer over Yano. Or say, I am investigating a case of defrauding by false pretenses. Telling you, tax fraud and money laundering in which you are involved. You are not obliged to say anything, but whatever you say will be taken down and may be used as evidence. You are being informed of your right to consult a legal counsel of your choice. By saying, I branch any statement in the producer Kosoro. Ghana for Munyimasum Namuntieni. I, Bryson Appear Stephen, wish to make the following statement. I have been told that I need not say anything, but whatever I say will be taken down and may be used as evidence. I have also been informed of my right to consult a legal counsel of my choice. Afia Brantiano Ebetroni statement. I was invited by EOCO and was asked to introduce myself, which I did by mentioning my full name, where I am from, which is Agogo, and what business I do. I was then asked about my friend and his transaction, which I explained. I was the one that paid for the car duty at the port. Stolen car, your fair duty. Stolen vehicle, your fair duty. EOCO, you had this information. Because of vindictiveness, you decided not to go deeper into the matter. Somebody is telling you, I paid for the duty. Nipa ya kana semina semwe EOCO de court to 13 February and nobody court. I paid for the car duty at the port. I helped drive the car to leave it with his family at their house. Later, Nanamwa and the family contacted me that they have a buyer for the car, so I should follow up with his uncle to go sell it, which I offered to help him. The catch date now, or the trust statement, you know, 31st July, Nipa Otroy, Otrono 2024. And then I'm sure document no producer from. Later, Nanamwa and the family contacted me that they have a buyer for the car, so I should follow up with his uncle to go sell it, which I offered to help. Also, he made a random guy meet me with payment for the duty at the port. The amount the person brought in cash was 600,000 cedis for the cost of duty. It's a car duty, no? Now 600,000 Ghana cedis. The amount was deposited into government custom account at EcoBank, Newtown. What's I want to say? Mambo ya to ho. Wabo mi kwajo smart to ho. Ente ma yare. Wabo mi kwajo smart to ho. Man e talk benku ho. Oh, tria kai. Really? Mo when kase. Man e talk benku ho. After clearing the car from the port, I drove it straight to their house at Weja with his uncle. Also, I mentioned that I am into advertisement with my business location at Osu La Road. I have no business relation with Nana and only assisted him based on our friendship. I know the uncle as Sejo. This is my true statement. I have been told I can later add or change anything I wish to. I made this statement out of my own free will without any intimidation, duress, or force in the presence of my counsel, Henry Akwe and Barbara Bisha or Mensa. Producer, Kosrubium, Bakwa another statement. We. A branch and handwriting, your friend, Joseph Fakona. On statement in I, Joseph Fakona of New Botiano.
Oh, I don't know.
At Akosua Japan Road, wish to make the following statement. I have been told blah 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 blah. To say the can answer one abaye the obekabiano upamen kasa ukadien nina team. I was invited to EOCO on Tuesday, 6th August 2024. Eti case way say 2024 wo beton wo ba ye na da ho. So we are intelligence will be a friend strategic deception. Shatta is a huge brand. I can start something. Na me jato ho. Na fia beto aso, na fia be nipa bone. August 6, 2024 to answer questions pertaining to Nana Kwabena Ewua. I am married to the auntie of Nana Kwabena Amwa, whom I have 3 kids with. I work with the Victoria Grammar School as an IT administrator. I also live with Nana in Dansoman before he traveled to the USA. His case in the US, we got to know through a news trend online. It was on my arrival from Senegal that I saw the Lamborghini Eros parked in the compound. The house I live in with my family belongs to my father-in-law, who also is Nana's grandfather. After a couple of months, instruction from John Nell in the States, Nana's mother, that the vehicle was to be inspected by a potential buyer who was maybe a person mechanic no was here, maybe a car ne buono. Ekokodu yen we wutro bi isi ya se be feli o. Nya by force the producer and doctors ne de no. Nya by force opeso obi anim bibia. With the same team of buyers and the agent processed the buyer who Allahu Akbar bought the car for $200,000. 200,000 USD. Esho we hu. Me no na kan ye na ye kan. Said the hunu no kan is the transaction was between the buyer Albert Edimba Koswabra Bryant Edimba Kude Dikaino first statement na ye tro no and Jonel. Upon receiving the cash, the agent took out 5% of the amount as an agent fees. I advised us all to go to the bank to count and check for counter after which I will hand over the car to them and later fetch the documents for blah 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 blah. So therefore, on this security call, you know, wabetrash him say abeka $190,000. I had to wait at the bank for some minutes, not minutes for the said Jesus Christ. So the thing in say car we know it was sold before or in 2024. It's the first buyer at we're trading $200,000. Agent agent $10,000. Emanaba beka $190,000. $190,000 no. What kind ekwa sewa? I handed him all the $190,000 cash to him while the handwriting nehu, but the TV is screenshot. This transaction happened way back as a Shatta Kotokano. Shatta otini baby. Mehuka meto matokan. Car no be a twitchy the Ghana how. What would they? Eti Shatta nye first buyer. Na car na me fi abeton no. Efi me hono. Me to car ni fi Abraham ho. Once I woko habo na woko you car. Wa wo de car ne buy no. Within waso. Wo to car na. Se wo pa. E na woko ye change of ownership. Wo mpa. Wo ndi ni panika. Wo ni na wie or the car the document ni na ama. Eti wo mu say sa nana ewuai. Esan say ye hwe na America. Ana ya che no America nti. Ni din wo car ne nkrata no so no nko ade. And the next say car no a stolen car. Owia and ye de aba. Na wan kasa obeye EOCO boss no. Nkrata na egu ho na wo kan ye no. Who stolen vehicle wom. Eti Ghana foi. Let EOCO come. I am daring them again. So they should come and challenge this statement. Shatta nye first buyer of the car. Shatta Wale, on your first buyer, car no, eba Ghana no, obi di can toy $200,000. I'm an agent to 5%, which is 10,000. Shatta car na ye can wasem no. Car no krata, and what when say car no ye wi. Ghana Revenue Authority na ta ho no. When the real car no the fatima have a duty. When we say importer and address, ewo no, Mr. Nana Ewua Amua say eno na wo ho. Eto mu hu ya hey. Car no ye wi producer kosoro. Na ye official receipt no ko. That's the official receipt. Eti car we no ebedu Ghana 31st January 2023. No muti aka no mu yifi tem. Obi yifi habo. Kosoro kakra kan ho ne enko kan Shatta Wale statement no. Name Chasni Amamensa. Blah 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 musician 43 years. Oyebema Jamestown. Tiafe ye kokan Shatta statement no. Suspect stated in English language and same recorded in English language. Eti I wish to make this statement in the presence of my lawyer, Cephas and Enoch. Settle. It's a statement we all you know. Then the lawyer for her. I bought the vehicle from one Zach. Shatta one toka no and free Nana Amwaho. I told you. Number 2. One toka no and free kwabre duboy hintem. Number 3. One toka no and free Oba Biansam. Said Omaka Ghana for no toka no every one Zach. I was introduced to Zach by a random dealer. I got in touch with Zach on WhatsApp and later met him around Starbite at East Legon to inspect the car. Zach told me that the car is owned by one big man and the person needed money urgently. Zach told me that the price of the car was $180,000. Chenye, yedi car turn $200,000 dada. Omo chika ni mu de kakra. It's a car no value no aba from. I told Zach that I can pay $150,000 in CD equivalent. We agreed on the $150,000. Where's Shatta Wale's statement? The next day, I met Zach and I handed off the CD equivalent of $150,000 to him. Shatta Odo. Eti, Shatta say no. Odi Ghana mraso. Yesi be $1 ndi dwa okrum ha. Enti wa bo $150,000 there. Me the CDs and bebreo. And that time no, my question data Shatta so true on his statement no. 20th August 2025. But I talk no that time and that dollar no. Zach gave me the documents to the car and we parted ways. I did not collect any receipt from him. That's a magic kind of document. Original document. No, I did not check who the importer, since I had previous checked the VIN, vehicle identification number / chassis of the car, and as the car, whatever. I paid for the car from my personal savings. I closed the deal with Zach alone. And there was another lie. It's a lie. I did not ask Zach who the said big man who owned the car was. I don't know Edubuahi. Neither have I transacted any business with him. Aside my music business, I also run a transport business named Shazi. I also play games on Betway, and at times I make monies from there too. As things stand now, I cannot prove that I bought this Zach because I have no receipts to prove that. The said car was not registered. Hence, I did not make any change of ownership. I will make available to the office my Instagram account that shows my win on Betway. And indeed, over here, live, no. But say, so try bet now. Sikadu no DNA so. I will also make available to this office my GT Bank account details, registration profile of Shazi and Shatta movement, as well as tax profiles on the above companies. I wish to state that at the time I was buying the car from Zach, I did not know that it was stolen, since my checks on Carfax site did not indicate anything like that. Your site be a friend, Carfax, now I car no chassis number no, and shame. Ubo shem na se car no ye wia ya ubehu ye wia so a ubehu eti no di kan wo soro se or the car facts e check ye ehu se car no ye wia eti no tuaka. I don't know Nana Kwabena Amoah.
Oh, I don't know.
This is my true statement. So why do you say na or drive a stolen vehicle? And then you later go to the same court, Ukokache court to say Shatta a stolen vehicle. Once I catch a court to say unequivocally, car na ye come no and ye stolen vehicle. And to say then apology be na mo be Shatta. EOCO must apologize to Shatta.